It's the Intern Hour with John Leslie.
This is John Leslie. It's time to rock and roll here on the Intern Hour.
That is going to do it for me on a Monday. Thank you so much for letting me ride home with you. It's always appreciated. Coming up next, it's the one. It is the only. It is the John Leslie. It's the Intern Hour from 7 to 8 o'clock. I'm going to wind things up with Jim Croce, a kind of an appropriate song for today. It's called Alabama Rain on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Greetings to all you fellow funky disco groovers, hip shakers, and lovable rock and roll rascals. I'm your host, John Leslie, and I'm glad you're tuned in tonight for the Intern Hour. Monday again? Love 'em or hate 'em, let's make the most of your Monday night with more marvelous solid gold singles to help brighten your night and make everything turn out right. That was another rockin' riff from the Beatles, and coming up later in the hour, we'll get happy with songs from BT Express, The Main Ingredients, and Dr. Hook. But first, get on your feet and make some noise for Arthur Conley as he takes you down Funky Street here on 8.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was another solid gold single from the Hughes Corporation, and I'm John Leslie. Step on out of the wintry muck. It's time to rock away those wintertime woes and stay dry, warm, and cozy with your dial locked 8.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Your home for the hottest rock and roll hits of all history. It's time now for BT Express, coming at you fast on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. It's that time of year again. We Hoosiers travel all across Indiana to tap maple trees to gather buckets of sap needed to produce everything. Sweet and sugary seasonal favorite, maple syrup. Join McLeod Nature Park of North Salem, March 7th and 14th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for Maple Syrup Days. To learn the art of producing your very own yummy, scrumptious syrup during this interactive event, contact McLeod Nature Park for more details. Keep it finger-licking, lip-smacking sweet with another warm single from Van Morrison now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. It's been an absolute delight having you over for the Intern Hour tonight. I'm John Leslie, and I'd like to take a moment before I bounce and thank you all for catching up with your all-time favorite rock and roll rounds with me, whether by radio on 98.9 FM or via the World Wide Web through WYRZ.org, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Snapchat. It means the world to me when I'm able to help you rock away those worldly woes with a little soul-surfing, solid gold rock and roll. Sincerely, John Leslie. Stay gold and keep rocking. I'm gonna close the curtains on the hour now with Dr. Hook, Baby Makes Your Blue Jeans Talk on the Intern Hour.
That's the Jackson 5, and that's going to do it for me on a Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for letting me ride home with you, especially in this kind of weather. Coming up next, it is the one, it is the only, it is the John Leslie for the Intern Hour. From 7 to 8 o'clock, I'm going to wind things up with the Four Seasons on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Welcome to Turn It Up Tuesday here on the Intern Hour. Thank you for joining me today. I'm your host, John Leslie, and you're dialed into your home for the hottest solid gold rock and roll hits here on WYRZ LP. That was another sweet song from the Seekers, and later we'll keep the tremendous tunage crank with the Pointer Sisters, Joe Walsh, and the Supremes. But first, let's power through those Tuesday blues with the Grassroots right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was another simply smashing single from Donna Summer, and I'm John Leslie. Adorn your stunningly beautiful beaded necklaces and neon glow light bracelets. Tune your trumpets, stuff your face with all the fatty foods you can find, and head out onto the streets to party hard before Ash Wednesday, the first day of Lent, kicks in tomorrow. Celebrate your Fat Tuesday with another crunchy classic from the Alan Parsons Project on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Have you ever thought about what your family will be like in the future? Come on into Brownsburg Public Library on Leap Day from 1 to 2:30 p.m. and make a take-home time capsule to open in 2024. Include pictures, stories of the year, prices of essentials, predictions, anything your heart desires. This could be the start of an awesome family tradition. Be sure to also join in with the games and super cool scavenger hunt. Contact Brownsburg Public Library for registration information. It's time to kick up the hour with Inez and Charlie Fox on 8.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Yep, it's good to be that time again. Time for me to pack up shop and head on out to the Twilight Zone until sunrise brings me right back here for another exciting show tomorrow night at 7. Thank you for tuning in for the Intern Hour, and until we meet again, stay gold and keep rocking. This train's leaving the station, so I'll leave you now with David Lee Roth on 8.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Hello, I'm John Leslie, and welcome to the wide world of Wednesday here on the Intern Hour. I'm your host, eating toast smothered in sweet strawberry preserves and busily sawing through a ginormous platter of cheese-infused eggs while happily crackling away on crispy, crunchy bacon strips. Every now and then I take a moment to casually sip freshly pressed OJ from a nicely icy chilled mug as I sit by the radio under the calmingly cool moonlight. That was another chill classic from the Monkees. And coming up later in the hour, we'll smother our ears with more delectable dance numbers from the Blackbirds, Dan Hartman, and Ringo Starr. But first, it's time to wipe the crumbs from our faces because we're off to the races with another hip and happening hit that's sure to put a pep in your step from Jackie Wilson on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was the Blackbirds, and I'm John Leslie. Power wash your barbecue grill, dust off your hammock, and finish raking the leaves from your front yard because cookout and springtime sunny Saturday social gathering season is right around the corner. Sing along to another sensational single from The Temptations on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was another soggle hit from American Breed, and I'm John Leslie. View the works of prominent local African-American artists during the 32nd annual Meet the Artist exhibit, continuing through March at Central Library downtown. Also, mark your calendar for an evening of cultural entertainment during the exhibit's gala reception, Saturday, February 8th, beginning at 6 p.m., and the special 4th Friday celebration, also beginning at 6 p.m., March 27th. Call 317-275-4100 to learn more about this free event. Let's keep it classic with another hit from Cass Elliot. He on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Please join me for a round of applause for another groovy jingle from B.W. Stevenson. Thank you for joining me, John Leslie, on the Intern Hour this evening. Well. Looks like we've just about rocked the living daylights out of this clock for tonight, but it's all right because we'll be back together again tomorrow night at the same rockin' time on the same rockin' channel. Stay cold and keep rockin'. Time for me to catch the last train home, so I'll part ways while you party on with Ringo Starr on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Mr. Brian Scott will be out tomorrow, so that means I'll be right back here to take you to work, or at least ride with you to work. That sounds good. On the morning drive, and then I'm back later on in the afternoon for the drive home show. Coming up next, it is the one, the only, the John Leslie from 7 to 8 o'clock. Gonna wind things up with Donna Summer on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Only one more workday to go before Home Free Friday, so let's celebrate today the Intern Hour way with more of the greatest rock and roll hits on radio. That was another solid gold selection from Tommy Rowe, and I'm your host, John Leslie. Coming up this hour, I hope you want down your evening with marvelous melodies by awesome artists, including Sir Elton John, Johnny Taylor, and KC and the Sunshine Band. But first, let's kick off tonight's jam session with another soulful sing-along song from CCR on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was another sweet ditty from Sir Elton John, and I'm John Leslie. After a hard day, it's time to play only the best beats, bumps, and boogies that still rock today, even after all these years, right here on the Intern Hour. If you've got the time, I've got the rhymes. Right now, with Melissa Manchester on 8.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Get ready to rock and run. Rally face on as you race off to Greencastle for the Shamrock 5K Saturday, March 7th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Have a rockin' good time raising funds for Greencastle Music Fest 2020 with live music, almost home restaurant, scenic run, and custom bibs. Visit our website or greencastlemusicfest.com for more information. Let's keep on rocking away with Johnny Taylor on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. We've rocked it on down to the final rock and roll rounds a lot of this evening's Solid Gold Power Hour. It's been an absolute delight dancing and singing along with you here tonight on the Intern Hour. And until next time, this is John Leslie saying, stay gold and keep rockin'. My last song is loaded and ready to play, so without further delay, I give you the Raspberries, coming at you on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
You know what gets me excited? A little rock and roll revving action right here on the Intern Hour.
That is going to do it for me on a Friday. Thank you so much for letting me ride home with you, as always. Brian Scott is scheduled to be back on Monday morning. Keep your fingers crossed. I'll be right back here for Monday afternoon. But as I told you at the beginning of the show, Miss Amy Scott is out tomorrow. Guess what? I will be back 8 a.m. I'll be expecting you to have the coffee ready. I will be playing all your favorites all the way up until noon when Pete Best will be here. Going to finish out this hour with Ace on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Stay tuned for John Leslie.
Hello and welcome to the Intern Hour. I'm your host, John Leslie, and tonight we're going to party like it's your birthday with your favorite rock and roll rebels, talented troubadours, and funky disco groovers. That was Dionne Warwick, and coming up later in the hour, we'll jam along with Crystal Gale, Jerry Butler, and Aerosmith. But first, you're just in time to hit the dance floor with the Four Seasons on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Beat the deep freeze this winter with a little vibrant rock and roll right here on the Intern Hour. Let's keep it cooking with Crystal Gale, now playing on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was another rockin' round from Jerry Butler, and I'm John Leslie. We here at 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org would like to thank our underwriters, including Zero Department Inc., Westside Plumbing, Sally Shattuck Massage Therapy, and Hendricks County Casa for their continued support of our station. Time now to jam along with Joe Simon here on the Intern Hour. Thanks for braving the bitter blizzard to be here tonight for the Intern Hour with me, John Leslie. Stay warm, layer up, keep your socks dry, and I'll see you all again Monday night at 7. Until then, stay gold and keep rockin'. Tap your toes and groove along for warmth with Dan Fogelberg here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Thanks for watching my video today. If you like what you saw, I've got more work over here, sometimes over here, maybe right in the middle sometimes, occasionally. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay gold and keep rockin'.